Mana Stone. Oh shit, Mana Stone. Okay, when did I check in last? Oh my! It's been 8 hours. What have I been doing? Oh, energy drinks. Why haven't you been invented yet? Me, no, my Mana Stone. You, EverQuest. You.
Good morning, everybody, unless you're, not in whatever part of the world this morning. And then good evening to you. Either way, it's good morning somewhere, right? Just like it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So welcome to the Drinks and Dragons stream. Sorry to help it. So yeah, tonight is a special treat. If you can't see from the screen here, things are looking a little spooky, and so in honor of spooky time, we're going to do spooky events tonight.
How are you doing? I'm drinking.
Ooh, sorry to hear that. Water's awesome though, just got to be careful. We had that talk last week, right, about how dihydrogen monoxide kills so many people every year. 100% of people who have ingested
I'm willing to accept this risk.
That's right. That's right.
It's worth a risk.
We appreciate that you are taking that risk for us, Crow.
That's right. Absolutely.
I live on the wild side.
Are you a wild crow? Nobody likes a crow in
Yeah.
captivity, including a crow.
No, definitely not.
So, awesome. All right, and then joining us tonight, as always, we have Bounty and Sparrow. Let's see who speaks up first for the team.
Good evening. I am drinking lemon with courage.
Nice, nice. I like
You gotta
it.
have liquid courage for the spooky season, is that it?
Right, that's right. You have to be courageous. It's the spooky time. And wait till you see what I'm drinking tonight. It is this.
Well, I'm drinking White Claw as well, but I'm drinking peach.
That's my my spare drink when I need to rehydrate at the end of the evening. I have a white peach liquid IV ready to go.
I'm chasing mine with the water. So.
Nice, nice. Liquid
Zelda, we
IV.
need that after
I'm
his.
definitely going to need that after mine. I am drinking Four Loko tonight. I figured I had to get the scary drink out for the scary stream, so I have Sour Apple Four Loko in the monster size can. Wow, this is a pretty terrible drink. But we're going to get through this tonight. Oh, that is terrible.
The monster.
Yes. Let's see here. How big is this can? This is a serving size is
Wow. So you're saying you like big cans?
and I cannot lie. Oh, it is 23.5 fluid ounces, or 1 pint of 7 at 13.9% by volume.
And I'll bet they do stuff like that because they contain so much of something, and so they chop it down really precisely into how they consider served.
Yeah. Which is why I have 4 3/4 servings in a can. Because we can't just.
That's why we can't have anything nice.
Oh, yeah, and this drink is definitely not nice. Yes, because Zelig. Just blame Zelig. That's what we do. Blame Zelig feels
You're
like
off
the
the hook,
answer to
Bounty.
everything.
Not to blame you anymore.
I mean, technically, I'm off the hook too because there's actually a Lotro streamer who I pop in back and forth that literally says blame it on Stans that he wears
Nice.
on stream.
Nice.
That's awesome. Oh, this drink is awesome. Wow. It
But I
tastes
itself is
sour
drinking
apple
battery
with
acid.
ass. Listen,
I wouldn't know what
this is
that
not the After Dark stream. We don't go into those details on that stream.
Plus, we're not 15
That's right.
minutes
We
in
are
yet.
also not 15 minutes in yet. Oh, yeah, because I'm already for the 15-minute mark. Oh, Stans, how are you this evening? What are you drinking?
Again, I'm boring. I am just drinking a cup of chai.
I love chai.
Chai
I'm
is
now
so good.
chai fangirl.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of my go-to. So I'm a fan of it. Yeah, this is just plain with nothing else in it.
Chai is
It is.
awesome.
I mean, it's just
chai
spiced
latte
black tea.
personally, but I'm one of those people, one of those people that is not fancy enough to appreciate tea more than coffee.
No, I love
I-
black coffee.
Don't get me wrong, I love tea. In fact, there's a place not far from where I live that does all of the fresh. Get like the handful of it, and it looks
yeah.
like the way they used to do. Gosh, I probably can't even talk about that product without it being an issue. But the way they used to do fresh cut leaf product in foil pouches, right? That,
Yes.
and they go get it out of the big giant jar, and they weigh it, and they put it in there, and they have all the stuff for steeping your own tea. In fact, my buddy Jason has the coolest tea steeping thing ever. It's called the Grim Steeper, and it's hot water, and it steeps the tea into the hot water in a little Grim Reaper thing called the Grim Steeper. It's awesome.
Nice.
All right, so stands. I see pumpkins. I see Vantage Point that I
Well done.
and I see candy corn and jack-o'-lanterns and glowy lantern thingies. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, so right now we are a week into the 3-week Shadow of the Mad King Festival, who we will hear from and see as we go on. This is basically Guild Wars 2's long-running Halloween festival, and we're going to go do some of the stuff.
That's awesome.
Yep. So we're going to start out in the lab. Everyone's voice is all warped.
Ooh.
Well, we might be having a last week issue repeat again.
Oh yeah.
It's the Halloween. It's the Halloween effect.
That's right. It is the Halloween effect.
And I listened just now live, and yes, it's all warped.
Oh.
Let me see if I can figure out what I can do about that.
Thanks for the heads up, though, sure, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that.
It's nice to know there are audio issues now rather than like 45 minutes into the stream. Oh, Gulo said it sounds good now.
Awesome. Okay.
Two
Cool.
times faster.
Sure, dude, for legal and regulatory reasons.
Antacid.
That's
Yes,
right.
antacid is
Yes.
clearly what he meant.
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, like, I had this discussion earlier tonight. Bottled water is actually acidic. It is not a 7 on the pH scale. It's somewhere between a 7 and a 6. Unless you go get, like, the 9.5 stuff.
Yeah, and Gulo just said it's back to robot.
What if it's the internet?
I feel like whenever I tab into the game, it's causing robot. And when I tab out of the game and I'm looking at everything I got going on for the stream, it's not robot. I might be having some internet issues.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, see, now Trodu's saying it's good now. And now I'm going to tab back into the game. And we'll see what happens. You know what? I wonder if Windows is under prioritizing a task while it's in the background.
Maybe.
I do also notice that when you tab back into the game, your camera goes blurrier in the preview window.
Interesting. Let me tell Windows to prioritize OBS.
In the Halloween email, I got something called Invitation to the Mad Realm. Should I consume with that?
That's actually a permanent multiple use item. It should be.
You click it, it ports you over there.
Oh, so I should click it right now?
Not yet.
Okay.
What that'll do is that's basically an instant teleport into the labyrinth. We're just hanging out right by a doorway to the labyrinth as well, because it's right over here.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if everybody would have invitations, automatically get them, etc. So I just made sure we started out right where we can hop in.
Nice.
Oh, there's an invitation.
Yeah, the invitation is awesome because wherever you are in the world, and this is a nice little cheat. So if you're out in absolute nowheresville and you want to get back to Lion's Arch quickly so you can go someplace else and not spend money doing it, you can teleport into the Mad King's Labyrinth using your teleport item there, and then turn right around and walk out the gate to Lion's Arch.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
It only works during the festival, but it's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Good pro tip.
I love any way I can save a silver here or there from teleport costs.
Where do you find any pets if you have any?
Okay, I have changed OBS's priority to real time. It doesn't get any higher than that. We'll see what happens when I get back into the game here now.
All right. Sparrow Pets, if you go to your Hero tab in the top tab and go back out of equipment to where you can see like wardrobe, outfits, dyes, etc., there's miniatures. Are you talking about
I
those
think
pets?
so.
Yeah. Yeah, miniature.
So, sure, dude, I am not streaming from Siberia. I am supposed to be streaming from Mexico, but that didn't happen either. Oh, this stuff is scary.
You're the one who wanted it.
Yes, I wanted something scary for Halloween vibes, and I got scary for Halloween vibes. I am going to have a headache tomorrow and regret this night twice. Guild Wars 2 full screen. Let me double check. It might be true full screen instead of windowed. Yeah, it is full screen. Let me change it to windowed full screen.
Yeah.
Thank you for that tip,
Mr. C.
all right. Yeah, thank you for that tip, Mr. C. All right, we'll see how this works. Hopefully, we're not domo origato for the rest of the night.
Well.
Yes, just the tip, Mr. C.
Right. Shall we get the show on the road?
Indeed. Let's do this.
Right. So we're going to take the door into the Mad King's Labyrinth here.
What are we going to do with the door after we take it into the labyrinth?
We're going to bash enemies with it.
Nice. I didn't even charge for that dad joke.
And we might have a good map here, so we might have lucked out.
Oh.
So there's two potential ways to run the labyrinth. And so we're now in the Mad King's Labyrinth, which is just a little mini labyrinth. If you hit your map, you can see we're in a little kind of island labyrinth. There are two ways we can really do this. We're going to run around and try and just do it as us, and hope that we are not in a map that's going to fill up with other people. What most people do is they'll go in a big squad, and you'll see that advertised in Looking for Group very regularly. And you'll get 30 or 40 people just running around and power grinding the labyrinth, doing it really quickly because it's an absolute crap load of money.
Okay.
But because go ahead and take the portal down, that'll portal you into the labyrinth here.
There's the power.
So really, we're just going to go around in a circuit, and when we come to doors, don't open the doors just yet. First, let's just kind of kill mobs and find our way up to the center up here.
I don't appreciate that we're killing candy corn instead of eating candy corn.
I love that it's piles of candy corn on the ground.
Yep. And so everybody, go ahead and eat the food that I sent you, and pop your buffs if you've got them.
Oh, you sent food. Hold on. Mail.
Yep. Pull out your mail.
Is that the one that says Happy Halloween? No. Although there are 5 pieces of candy corn in my mail from Happy Halloween. And an invitation to the Mad Realm.
Did you not get a mail with? Did you already pull the
Hold
berry
on.
bars
Nope,
out of your
there
mail?
we go. I see it now. Take all. Inventory. Chomp chomp. All right, I'm racking and rolling.
Yep. Perfect. That's only going to last half an hour for that food, but
Oh, so it's almost like you
Well,
sent
I just-
4 half-hour things for a 2-hour stream or something.
it's almost like I had an idea. Yeah. So
at
these
you.
raw candy corns here can be mined to mine candy corn. We're working the candy
Nice.
corn mines.
I mean, that's
These
my
carving-
kind of mine. I would
These
die of
carving pumpkins
diabetes.
here are going to be spread around, and they're part of a repeated achievement. So grab them when you see them. We're going to go up around here to the center. And you'll see that as we kill the various mobs in here, they will start dropping trick-or-treat bags. The important thing is,
Never felt better.
the best way to do this is not just to blast the mobs with all of your actual rotation stuff, because you want everybody to get a hit in on the enemies.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Guild Wars 2's grouping does not do the whole, hey, you can run around with people who are doing things and just straight up leech. No. You have to be participating to get the things.
Does it at least give healers credit for healing? Or
Yes.
is it like healers have to bash it?
Felt better.
Healers and people who are putting out boons like I'm doing do get assist credit. So you guys should basically be the ones who are in here blasting.
So as long as I like throw down the road, the Rev Road.
Rev Road is a little bit different because that doesn't put an actual boon on us
Oh, okay.
necessarily. So I wouldn't trust that as your tag. Basically, the best way to do this is to have everybody have a ranged weapon that we just run around auto attacking everything with. People are gonna miss some things, but the more people who get a hit on every mob, the more loot we all get.
Good to know.
So and that's why when you see people who are running those big groups, most of the time the squad leader will be telling people, take gear off, run low damage builds, only tag mobs, don't, do everything so that everybody or as many people as possible can get hits on the enemies.
I got low damage build covered.
yeah, Churro. What you'll see a lot of the time is that the squad leaders who put those big squads together are, really trying to get people doing, teamwork, making it so that everybody gets the most out of their time. So up in the center here is a nice little wait spot. This is where people will sometimes take breaks, especially if they've been moving so quickly that they need to wait for stuff to respawn. But let's head back down in. This whole little area right around the pillar here is what people will refer to as the mid. It's the middle of the map.
That is not what my kids are talking about when they refer to things as mid.
No, this it is not mid. It is actually very good and profitable in here. All right.
Drink is awful. You're gonna hear me say that a million times tonight. Ugh.
Yep,
What about this candy
probably.
corn that says time trial?
Speak of the devil, the mount race is just about to start. So let's do one circuit of the middle here. So just kind of follow me around, and then we will do the mount race when we're back, because it's not going to start for another minute 44. So basically, just keep up. We're going to just run, pull mobs, tag them, and move.
Never felt better.
Stick and move, bob and weave.
Stick and move. Yep, stick and cleave. Stick and cleave.
Stick and cleave. Cleave with a stick.
Preferably not cleaving with a stick.
Victory.
All right, we've got a minute until the race starts, so we want to kind of cruise through these guys here.
That dude was
and
on
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, you'll see all sorts of interesting mob types in here.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you listen to the audio, they haven't really been going yet, but Joko and the Mad King tend to have a running dialogue between each other in here. All right, so come stand in the circle here and say, yes, sign me up for the mount race.
Do we get on a mount then?
And yep, the best mount for this actually is your Raptor.
I feel like it's appropriate to do the Lone Ranger theme now.
And you can see that there are basically these little kind of markers here, and we're just going through to the next marker, running the course. Which can, of course, be dangerous if we run into enemies or mini-bosses.
Anemone bosses.
Hopefully not anemone bosses.
I cut through the edge of one. I feel like I didn't get credit for it. I definitely stepped in the color, though.
You might have to go back and go through the center. You can go through about 80% of it, but if you just clip the edge, it might not take the pumpkin out. And you can tell you've gotten it when the pumpkin disappears and moves to the next one.
Hey, I lost my mount, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got dismounted for a bit.
Oh. You can complete it without the mount. It's just slower. As soon as I finish, I will come and pick anybody up who's having trouble.
Honestly, don't know where I am.
That is okay. Yeah, I'll come get you in just a sec.
Oh, look at you, first place. Wait, where did I
All
go?
right, so I've got
don't know
somebody
where to
all the
go.
way to the south. Find the next marker and follow. Oh, there you go.
There we go,
finished
second place. Nice. Man,
I
you
must have
were
missed one.
smoking
know
to get
where I am.
that far ahead of me. I'm assuming that's because of masteries or something.
Partly masteries, and that my jumps go longer when I jump for distance.
Mm,
And also, I just I know the course.
that's fair.
Done it a few times. Let's see. Okay, I see a Brynhild. You're almost at the end. And
Yeah, I must have just totally missed one. It's okay. I don't have to finish a race.
So you will actually, even if you've only hit the first marker, you get credit for having participated in the race at least.
Nice.
Yeah. So you will get something. Okay, so I think we have all of us back here. And so there's definitely somebody else in here running around as a group. So we're going to head down to the north.
Let me find you. Okay.
And hang left. Stay with the group.
I was following Bounty. Bad idea.
Yeah, no.
By stay with the group, you mean stay
Where'd
with
you
the
go?
pants. Pretty sure we
22
managed
years
to
and
the
still
party
haven't
last
learned.
Never felt better.
Why are so many things on there?
So we're going to make our way to our first door for the night. Oh, and somebody else is already there, and they've opened it. Dang it, this is why I was kind of hoping we'd have the map to ourselves for a while.
I might have opened that door.
I love it.
Remember when I said-
I thought that was the finish line.
Remember when I said don't open doors?
Yeah,
Those
that's
doors.
what you meant.
No, did you say don't open doors?
I didn't hear that.
So there are two types of doors that you're going to find in the labyrinth. One are these green doors, like the one we just did. That's going to spawn a number of smaller mobs, and you can easily do those with 3 or 4 people. They kind of, to an extent, they scale to how many people are at the door when it gets opened. There are also the purple doors. Do not open the purple doors.
No? So
No.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say anything about purple doors. That's how this
No, I
works,
mean,
right?
I'm pretty sure how that goes, is I didn't say anything about the purple doors. The purple doors will spawn a zone boss.
Ooh.
The 5 of us are not going to kill a purple door boss. And it is bad form to basically spawn a boss into a map and then leave it to run rampant on anybody who walks past it.
Is it though? That feels very
is.
Halloween appropriate.
Trick or treat and all
Right? Trick or treat.
No, that would be a pretty big violation of hashtag community matters.
Wait, is that a thing we do?
that. Not anymore. What grade are?
It might. Sadly, it's not much of a thing that the Pantheon community has been big on, but it actually is a very big Guild Wars 2 thing, which is follow
I like
Wheaton's
that.
Law.
Will Wheaton?
Yep.
Yes,
We-
Will
uh,
Wheaton's Law.
Yep, Wheaton's Law. Wheaton's Law of the Internet. Rule number 1. So let's head back to the middle because we just got a green door to open.
I'm pretty sure that is not rule number 1.
Wheaton's Law is don't be a dick.
Yeah. I see the door on the map.
Yep. So we've got a couple of
They
randoms
just
here.
opened it.
Somebody just opened it, but we're all here, so this is good.
So
So get your tags in on these guys, and then we blast away.
hooray. Well, this is pretty easy in terms of the tagging. Just drop the AoEs and move on to the next one.
It's definitely something where different classes and different weapon loadouts are more or less suited to easy and quick tagging in here, which is why, if you'll notice, I have a Warhammer, which is not my normal weapon.
Yeah, I'm just dropping Spirit Crush on the groups and calling it a day.
Yep. I have a Warhammer because for the Revenant, the Warhammer is a ranged weapon. Go figure.
I mean, if you can throw it like an axe.
Basically, yeah. My ranged my attacks with the Warhammer are all a full 1200 range.
Nice.
Yeah. But if you're like a pure melee class and build in here and you're trying to get tags, you're sometimes in for a bad day.
Going to have a bad time. Just like drinking a Four Loko, you're going to have a bad time.
Exactly. So we're going to basically clear out the mid here because the mid doesn't respawn all that quickly, but when it is spawned, it is kind of one of the most dense areas with enemies. So you can just get a whole bunch of these guys. And you guys all should have a fair number of trick-or-treat bags looted already.
Let's see here. I've got 24 pieces of candy corn.
Have you been,
31 trick-or-treat bags.
Good. Just make sure you're looting as we go, because you're going to see that F key pop up a lot.
Mm-hmm. That F and key.
Yeah, let's see. Food is still about 15 minutes left, so we should be good there. We've almost cleared out the mid, but we're actually moving slowly enough in this group because it's really just the 5 of us and a couple of randos kind of tagging along.
Mm-hmm.
The mid's already respawning.
Nice.
So that's actually a pretty good balance in here, and there is still not a big squad that has moved in to take the map.
Oh, how rude is that thing to explode and knock me back?
Yeah, they'll do that. Okay, so we have another couple of green doors spawned, so we'll make our way over there. Just kind of keep rolling along here. We're actually going to kind of head towards where we came into the map from, which I know is probably not much of a reference point, but just as a descriptor. Make sure y'all get swiftness and head back down the lane here, and then we're going to hang a left. Because there's another green door down here, and this one should be more gargoyles. So we are all here.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. And you can see we've got a few of the random folks on the map also here at our door, which is good. So really, you just want to make sure that you get tags on these veteran mobs when they come out, because they're the ones that have the highest chance of dropping the trick-or-treat bags.
Nice.
So again, kind of lab etiquette. We're not opening orange or we're not opening purple doors that we can't actually finish. Another thing that most people try and follow, but it kind of goes by the wayside sometimes. So we're going to actually head to the south here, because there's another door which hopefully should still be up, is, if at all possible, don't use attacks that do knockbacks of the mobs. Because a lot of time, you know, the mobs come out and they're nice and grouped up, and then, you know, somebody drops their mech into the middle of the mobs or does something else that just sends them all scattered and flying. Meaning everybody else has to go run around and get their tags in. And
I love that there's a candy elemental.
yes, there are. So we're going to go through these guys. Oh, Zelek's falling behind.
Yeah, Zelek is making these things die that we're leashing.
Usually moving quicker, especially if we're going to a door, is faster than making sure we get every single kill.
There's
Okay.
a candy corn here. Gotta mine it.
So
Somebody has
disappointed
stopped to mine.
that I did not bring candy corn to the stream tonight. I should be eating candy corn IRL right now.
I love candy corn, but I can't eat it. I'd probably die.
Yeah, let's not kill Sparrow. Oh, somebody got the door. So those other folks popped the door and finished it. We did not make it in time, but we'll just continue the circuit.
Never felt better.
There's a pumpkin hiding back here.
Sorry.
Yeah, and it's definitely good, especially if this is your first time doing Mad King's Labyrinth, to try and nab those pumpkins when you see them, because there are both small and large achievements for doing pumpkin carving. You know, some are just things like, hey, do 5 daily. Some are like do 100 for, you know, during the course of the event, etc. So it's good to grab them. Speaking of, there's usually one hidden right here. Sneaky pumpkin. This is the jump you don't want to accidentally die on.
It's a good thing we're practicing jumping puzzles then.
Oh, you sweet summer child, you've seen nothing of actual jumping puzzles. So there are 2 doors that will spawn here. There's a green door with zombies that spawns here. And then there's one of the boss doors, which will spawn right about here and spawn one of the most annoying ones that you really don't want to do unless you're in here with a decently full squad, because he is a pain in the butt.
More of a pain than having to get 4 people sandbag a monster so that you can actually kill it?
Oh, absolutely. No, he is teleporting and area of effect explosions and knockbacks. Just all sorts of not fun.
Oh, I think I saw a hidden pumpkin over here.
Yep, there should be one behind the little gazebo thing here.
Ooh, sneaky pumpkin.
And Joko and Mad King Thorn are going at it in the audio. Oh, one of our doors just popped. Let's head back the way we just came from. Go ahead and just run through these guys and let them leash.
I'm rooted.
I would, but they decided to use bone hands out of the ground to grab me.
Yeah.
To the right. Somebody named their mech Steve. That's amazing.
Nice.
And the reason for that, I don't see him on the map yet. There is a periodically spawning roaming kind of zone boss in the labyrinth called the Labyrinthine Horror, which is a giant flaming skeleton with a chainsaw.
Ooh.
Technically, he is the Labyrinthine Horror, but that's not actually his name. His name is Steve. It was decided at one point in time that his name was Steve, and his name is now Steve for everybody.
That's awesome.
Yep. The community decided he was Steve.
And the game actually adopted that?
The game didn't officially adopt it, but I mean, even ANET refers to him as Steve when they're talking in their like streams and developer things periodically.
Nice.
They know he's Steve. All right, so we got that door. Let's head back the way we just came from, so that we're kind of heading the opposite direction of that group of pub people. And it's probably almost time. No, we got a few minutes, but keep an eye on your food because we're coming up on the end of that 30 minutes. Another thing to keep an eye out for, and she's very tricky about hiding sometimes, but this is one of the spots that she tends to hide in. She likes to spawn in buildings and kind of tucked away places. Is there's a cat that'll spawn in here periodically called Madam Cookie.
Ooh.
And she will ask you for candy corn because apparently she has a sweet tooth. There are achievements for giving her candy corn.
Okay.
And if you somebody killed the door boss, but which makes me wonder if there's a big group that's just not tagged up running around in here. There might be. This chest should be lootable, even though we weren't the ones who killed the boss.
I could loot it.
Yep.
Nice.
So there are achievements for basically giving Madam Cookie her candy corn, like a one-time achievement. I think. Oh, speak of the devil, it's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
I am
That is an awesome looking chainsaw.
So if I had a little bit of warning, I would have switched into a healer build for this, but unfortunately, Steve kind of spawned right on top of us. So watch out when you're standing in front of him, because see that big frontal attack he does? It hurts. If you are not tanky, it hurts. But we did get some folks heading to help us out. That's why I set in map chat Steve up, and you can see that it kind of brings everybody in the zone.
Brings all the boys to the yard.
Yep, my labyrinthine horror brings all the boys to the yard.
And they're like, it's better than yours?
Damn right. Got him at 60 odd %. Not bad so far. And Joko is telling dad jokes in chat.
As one should.
Yeah.
I like Steve's laugh.
I think that was actually Mad King Thorn or Joko's laugh, if you're hearing it in the voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. While we're in the labyrinth like this, Palawa Joko, praise Joko, and Mad King Thorn will just periodically have running conversations with themselves. They argue like an old married couple and tell jokes to each other. It is honestly kind of hilarious. But he has that very skeletal laugh. So if it was that kind of just ha ha ha, yeah. But we almost have him. Then that would be the Mad King's laugh. Whoop. He almost got me with that chainsaw. Bad Steve.
Train them if you don't like them.
Zukan Sculpts just trained us with 37 viewers.
Meanest man in the whole damn town.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right.
Steel chest.
Oop, let's pick up our fallen rando here, because he was very nice and came and helped us out. Oh, welcome, Zukan.
Hey, Zukan.
Hey, Zukan. Oh, and perfect.
Door opening over here.
Yep, perfect timing. We got a door that this person just opened.
Nice.
And I am just going to switch to a support build in case we get another pop.
You don't want to have another non-healing Steve moment?
We shouldn't have another Steve moment because we did just kill him, so we should have some time before he respawns. But you never know. Steve does what Steve does.
It's his way.
It is the way.
The way of the Steve.
But that's actually good. I was hoping we would get a good Steve sighting, and we did.
As opposed to a bad
Okay.
Steve
Bad
sighting?
or bad Vlad.
Okay, let's see what we've got. Let's head to the northeast corner of the map, this way, and we're going to do one more door. And then we're going to head out of here because it'll be time for Mad King Says.
Ooh. Is that like Simon Says?
Which it is exactly like Simon Says with the Mad King. It is truly one of the It is truly one of the silly community highlights of Guild Wars 2 and the Halloween Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we losing some people?
There was candy corn.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a mob emergency. No, it's one of those silly things that just brings kind of most of the community together in Lion's Arch every time the Mad King Says event spawns, and people gather, do Simon Says, and usually just tell silly in-jokes.
So how does Simon Says work in a game like this? Is it like Simon Says press attack 1?
It's going to be it's stuff like, you know, like your Mad King says laugh, and you use /laugh. So he's going to either say Mad King Says or not say Mad King Says in his dialogue and instructions. And if he does say your Mad King Says whatever, you do, you know, a / whatever the thing he's telling you to do is. So we'll see it as we start doing, and it'll be more apparent. All right, so that is the door down.
Is that like having
Go
another
ahead and
child?
And yeah, Zukin, we're 1 week into the Halloween event. So if you've got your invitation to the Mad King, you should be able to use the invitation to the party again and teleport back to where we just were. If not, go ahead and hit the waypoint that's in the
Are we gonna kill this?
We've been attacked by a giant candy corn.
Once the candy corn thing is dead, basically head out of here, and we're going to go back to Lion's Arch.
I'm going to go carve this pumpkin over here real quick.
Okay, I'm in Lion's Arch.
All right.
How do I get out of here? I can't remember.
Do you have your like Halloween invite event on you?
Invitation to the Mad Realm.
Yes.
Double click it, and that'll zoop you back out to Lion's Arch.
Okay.
Hooray!
All right, perfect. So we're all going to go gather back up in the piazza where we started the night. It's what I wanted to do, because it is it's the stream, is get here a little bit early so that we get on one of the full or more full Lion's Arch maps, because the maps start filling up really quickly when Mad King is approaching, and you can see that people just like it draws a crowd.
So are we going to need to be able to read chat to do this well?
So what you'll see is that Mad King will speak, and he will also have speech bubbles above his head if you've got speech bubbles on. You will also typically see people around you either doing or not doing specific emotes. Sometimes they'll troll and do the emote and see who they can fool into doing the emote along with them to fail the particular one. So what this is going to do is when Mad King spawns, he's going to go through his speech about how, it's time to play Mad King Says. And then there's going to be 15 different little kind of lines of dialogue he'll go through. Sometimes he sundowns a little bit and repeats himself. But he'll have a little spiel, and he'll either say in the first part of it, your Mad King says, or Mad King says. And if that's the case, it's just like Simon says, you're going to do the thing that he's about to tell you to do. If he doesn't say it, you don't do the thing. And it's always going to be something like, your Mad King says, kneel or beckon. So that would be /kneel or /beckon. Or he'll say, your Mad King says, say no. And you type /no.
It's
always going to be... Nope, you don't need them targeted. So now we wait and we hang out with, as you can see, we have people arriving all around us.
I am standing next to Sir Wiener Arms.
And he said, I'm standing next to Sparklefart. So Rainbow Sparklefart.
You are named Rainbow Sparklefart. So
I sure am.
You can't.
No judgment.
Can't judge.
Yeah, so Sir Wiener Arms, there isn't a character. That's somebody's mech. That's a mechanist's Jade bot.
Okay.
So, like for example, that Jade bot that we saw, who was named Steve, that person probably renamed their Jade bot Steve just for the length of this event to run around and be Steve running around in the arena. Because, like with your pets, you can rename those.
Okay, these black writhing masses with the spiky things sticking out of them that people are using like chairs, that's pretty awesome.
That is a pretty cool chair. Yes, so Zelik, while we're waiting, so one of the things that you can get during the Halloween event are various cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
I actually splashed out for a cosmetic this year. I spent some gold and some candy corn cobs, and I bought myself a short bow skin.
Ooh. So
this year they have upgraded skins. Every Halloween event you can get things like the haunted skins. This year they have what are called demon haunted, where if you have a haunted weapon skin, you can, I think for like 2 gold and 4 candy corn cobs, so more than a bag's worth of candy corn cobs, you can upgrade that to a demon haunted. Yeah. I'm not too crazy about the sword and other skins, but the short bow and the longbow skins are absolutely...
How do I do this now?
So first you have to have the regular version of whatever weapon skin. If you look in your achievements panel and look under festivals, and let's see, which one is it? Because I know I've completed it, so I have to look it up. Okay, there's an achievement called Eve of the Mad King.
Is that under Halloween Rituals or Shadow of the Mad King?
If you just in the search type Eve of, and you should see the Eve of the Mad King.
Yes.
And it's basically completing one of the like multi-stage events or multi-stage achievements 5 times during the course of the festival will get you a Mad King's gift, which you can open and get one of those haunted skins from. So basically, it's repeating an achievement enough times to get this meta achievement done gets you the basic haunted skin. Then you talk to, where is he? Here we go. The lunatic weaponsmith, who is down here by the labyrinth gate. And if you have one of the skins unlocked, he will sell you the associated demon haunted version, which is all cool and glowy.
Do you get to choose, or is it random which one you get from the?
You choose.
Okay.
It's a choosing box. Yep. So even the ones that you can't actually use because you don't have them, you can do the preview and see. And the 2 bow skins are absolutely the best skins of the bunch.
I think he just spawned.
Yep. So gather around the Mad King here. I'm going to put a target on his head so that he's easier for us to follow, because he will periodically dip out and like go to a different part of the plaza. So he's explaining the rules to us now. And your goal here is to get 12 out of his 15 total right, because that's the minimum to do for all 3 pieces of a key you need to put together to get a key to his chest.
Nice.
If you get less than that, you'll get fewer key fragments, but you can just do it again to get your leftover. You don't screw yourself. So now we play Mad King Says. So this is going to be one where we are going to do it because he says, your Mad King says, and I think it's going to be salute. So do a /salute.
Wow, look at all those /salute spam through the chat.
Yep. And you'll see that there's a counter of Mad King's favor, which is stacked up on your buffs. That shows how many you've gotten correct for this game. You want to get to 12.
There's the power.
Perhaps I will notice you this time. Your Mad King says.
Wave.
Yay for 2.
And there's a big glowing pumpkin skull that comes and laughs at anybody who got it wrong. Cheer.
You've done this before.
Most of these,
like
I pretty much
prompts.
Yeah.
Where's the buff that you should have?
Where your buffs are above your secondary bar there.
It looks like a little Halloween skull.
Favor.
Yep. So notice he didn't say your Mad King says this time. So this is a trick. Don't do whatever he's going to tell you to do.
So don't shrug.
Don't shrug.
If I shrug in real life.
He'll see.
In Guild Wars,
Pixels
nobody can
will
hear
haunt
you
you.
shrug. Right, so here's another trick.
This one says your Mad King says.
Yep, so this is going to be one to do.
Ungrateful pigs.
Oh, poor
Ungrateful
friend.
pigs! I love his delivery of that line. So this is /surprised. Yeah, As somebody was just saying here, this is the spelling check,
Oh.
or the quick type, or the quick typing check.
I'm done.
I messed this one up more than any of the rest of them, just because bad hands.
Do you wish to learn the secret to effective diplomacy? Show
Shrug.
indifference to everything. Your Mad King says.
So,
I've
were
heard-
we
I've
getting
heard them so many
stacked for not typing on those ones that were false then?
Correct.
Okay, I was
Yep.
going to say, because I have
You should have
stacked
7 now.
Yep. And it is kind of funny. No matter how many times I've heard these lines, his delivery still cracks me up.
Your Mad King says.
Point.
Where's the number you're talking about?
If you look on your boons above your 6, 7, and 8 key, the first one should be Mad King's favorite. It looks like a little pumpkin icon.
Yeah.
It's in the lower right corner of it.
That'll
and
have a
it's really
number
hard
in the
to read.
bottom right of it. It's very hard to read.
Because it's white on white.
Yeah.
All you
didn't
need
say
to,
Mad King
he
says.
didn't say Mad King says.
Yeah.
And he actually, if he
I can't
gets,
see a number at all. Oh, there it is.
you're good. If he gets one where he gets a fair number of people that he fools, he will actually chastise the crowd too. And again, all we need to do to get the full credit is get 12 out of 15. It's a trick.
Somebody did it though.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
What you'll see periodically also is if people know that they can get all 12, they'll throw a round or two just for giggles. Because you got 15 chances, so... Shit. Dance. Nope, Neil.
Yeah.
There's a couple that tend to come after his just plain Mad King says.
Mm-hmm.
One
I just
more.
noticed that one.
Kneel and dance are the two that are most common after the simple ones.
I'm fond of assigning blame to others. Aren't you? Your Mad King says.
Point. I do kind of wish there was a blame emote.
So we're at 12.
One of us
Yep,
has
we're at
11.
12. So if you anybody who's gotten all of them correct so far can now successfully goof off for the next 3 if you want.
Your Mad King says. Salute.
There we go. Now all of us have at least 12. Salad.
Again, there are some general running jokes. Bacon, of course, was immediately translated to bacon.
Bacon.
So
No.
we always ask for bacon.
Yeah.
Perhaps your king will allow.
Speaking of bacon.
No, that's pork rind.
No, he's pork rind. Not bacon.
I had bacon this morning. It was delicious.
I had chicken wings this morning.
Did I misspell it? Because, like, my health dropped.
Then you misspelled it.
Nice.
Yeah, if you mess it up, you take a bit of damage. It's never gonna be enough to down you, but it's enough to call you out. All right, that should be all 15. So he's going to give us a reward here, and then he's going to give us a reward. Here's a little something for all my loyal subjects.
What happened? Uh-oh.
Whee!
I assume we follow the master.
Are we supposed to run somewhere?
He teleports us all into the cauldron and transforms us into one of the various Halloween costumes.
Nice.
You can click your
I am a
6.
spider.
I'm a
Oh,
spider.
I got a spider too. Yeah, you can
I'm
click
some
your
kinda
6 button
mummy.
to return.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we got 2 glow-in-the-dark spiders, 2 regular spiders, and a mummy. Yep. So,
But no
after
daddy.
you,
I need
no,
a key to open this.
that's the Mad King. That Mad King is the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it
And I'm
not
the
letting
mummy.
me open
I
it?
have concerns
that's-
about him being the mummy, and I'm the daddy.
That's where I was just going with that, Sparrow. So in your inventory, if you opened the like pop-up bags, you'll see 3 Mad King chest key fragments.
Aha.
Yep. So so basically double click those. And we all, because we did at least 12, we got enough in the 1 round of Mad King Says to get a full key. If we had come late or messed up a bunch, and only gotten 1 or 2 key fragments, you can come back again during that same day and play another round to get the rest of your key fragments to make a key.
I don't see any key fragments. What does it look like?
Did you click on the chests that popped up from completing the thing, like your little pop-up chests?
Oh,
your
but down
mini-map?
here.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's
I got a glob of ectoplasm.
I would say
Yep,
I
you
got
should get an
ecto.
ecto and usually some number of trick-or-treat bags. It's also gets you an achievement if you've never done Mad King before, things like that. Plus, it's just a chance to goof off and be silly with the Guild Wars 2 community.
Nice.
Because, as you can see, most of the server, at least for the first 2 Mad Kings of the day, tend to show up in Lion's Arch. There were probably at least 5 or 6 Lion's Arch maps active because so many people were here.
I am stuck after clicking on the box. So fun.
Me too.
Did you open the box so fun?
Yeah, couldn't help it.
I have a purple border and am stuck.
Me too. That's the fun part.
No, Stans is burrowing.
I am. So on your hotbar.
Oh, I see 6.
Yeah.
Block it off. Cosmetic
it's gonna-
petrification.
Yep.
That's funny.
Nice.
All right. So we got some time in the labyrinth, which is what most people do most of the most of the festival. We got to see Steve.
We did see Steve.
We got to do Mad King Says. Let's go do Ascent to Madness, which I believe is a little mini.
Already there.
Nice.
No bounty. There are flavors of madness. We're doing sugar flavored madness now.
Okay, I'm in.
Sure.
I'm still bummed
So,
I did not get candy corn tonight. I
There's
feel like
still
that's what I
time.
have to do after the stream tonight. I'm going to go get candy corn. Enter
Level
explorable
2.
mode, level 2. Oh,
I have
Stans,
no
you have a
idea
lot
what
of
any
faith in
this
us.
means. I think that's actually the only option for this, if I remember right. It's basically Ascent to Madness is Ascent to Madness.
Yeah, not faith
But-
in us.
I have never actually done this.
Oh boy, we're done.
I've done it. I
I
remember.
might
this
have
one.
done this,
So
actually.
what I'm hearing is YOLO.
Basically,
Ooh.
yeah.
Look at him way up there.
Don't fall. Don't
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
he
Don't
is
look down,
also
don't look down.
yeah, he is also going to periodically play a game of Mad King Says with us, and it's going to change your action keys to the appropriate emotes that you have to
Ah.
use to.
Hey. Oh boy. I don't follow directions well.
That's
Mr.
true. I
Sparrow
can vouch for that.
Mr. C, I am one of those weirdos who actually does legitimately like candy corn, and I know it's terrible.
Oh, I
I love
like
it.
candy corn
But
too.
it's basically formed corn syrup.
Basically, yeah, it's truly terrible.
My
Deliciously terrible.
My favorite M&Ms have
Right,
been
so-
discontinued, but they were the candy corn M&Ms.
Oh wow.
Slash dance,
Nope.
folks.
You
Yeah,
gotta click the button.
he said says.
The button, little.
Oh.
And
It
see,
was
when
4
you
for
finish
me.
doing the emote, when you finish doing the emote, it lets you out so that you can actually use your abilities and fight the mobs.
Oh.
So he's going to keep doing this to us.
Cower.
So find cower and use cower.
Oh boy.
Too much reading.
So we need to keep killing all these elementals while he messes with us.
Mad King says, salute.
Salute.
That was 3 for me.
Now, luckily, I can basically be rolling heals and buffs on us to help protect us. No, you're not my supervisor.
You're not the boss of me.
It's like that video with the kid in the tank, you're not my dad. Uh-oh, defeat the Mad
Apparently
King.
now we get to fight the Mad King?
Yes, we are
Oh,
instructed
okay.
to remove his feet.
Defeatinize him.
Yes.
Go ahead and... I think he decided he was tired of being hit.
He wanted to
And-
use his feet. He did not want to be defeated.
Harumph.
He bought new shoes.
Where'd he
But
go?
there's still music.
Oh, he's down below us. Okay,
Oh, I see.
I think we need to platform jump down to
Teleport.
him.
There's
Oh,
a chain
boy.
here.
Yeah,
Can we just glide?
Pull my chain.
I don't think we can glide in here.
Nope, I just tried.
It's for science.
Oh!
I mean, somebody has to check.
Rip.
Oh shit!
So
Oh,
you can make this jump, but it hurts.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to try this again.
Alright.
Cannot map travel while in combat.
Yeah.
We should be out of combat
There we go.
shortly. You should be able, yeah. Let's hang here until we get everybody back with us.
Come on, pork rind. Let's go. Walk of shame.
It's all right. I'm right there with you.
So I jumped, but I didn't make it.
Look, you hit the ground and died?
No, I missed.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just because I don't trust this plastic spider here.
I never trust a plastic spider.
Yeah. What is that?
Where
I
is
love the fact
bacon
that
going?
pork rind is going for it.
Boy.
He's had enough of this.
Pig is like, I got a date with the Mad King.
That's right. Mad King wants bacon, and bacon wants Mad King.
Let's make our way down to the Mad King here. All right, Mad King is angry at us.
It's a lot of orange spots.
Yes, it is.
Go ahead and stack in on him here. And he still does the teleport thing like a jerk. Nice CC bar break, by the way, there, guys. That
Thanks,
was
totally
almost-
meant to do that.
Yep. was
I mean, his brake bar
completely
was
intentional.
almost instantly gone. So that was whether you meant to or not, y'all did good.
We call that the Kit Kat maneuver.
So he's down below us. I'm guessing it's going to be down on these chains.
Don't look down.
Oh, we're popping.
About to. You have to say it, right?
Oh, that was not good.
Oh, yeah. You got to make that whole jump.
Oh, wow.
Oh, do we have to make that little
I'm
tiny
gonna try-
halfway point thing?
Oh, okay. Don't try and jump for
No.
the gazebo. You will slide off of it.
Yep, that's what I just did.
Oh, so
I had to try.
So jump like, to the right,
yeah.
to the right of the gazebo, maybe.
I think you have to do the stupid little in between spot. Did I just totally miss my
I
chain?
barely missed it and landed on the side.
Sorry, Crow. I was leading you astray. I
How
thought it
dare.
I thought it spawned us further back. That was my bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be.
Whee!
Just take the hit. And yep, land on this rock if you can, and then down into the scarecrows.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
He hit me midair because he went active. That was awesome.
Well, I'm alone with him.
Oh.
Sorry, I went down the wrong chain. Coming back to you.
Oh, I almost missed that.
Too bad you
I
can't
don't know
have
if I can
portals.
land on there. Oh, almost over jumped it that time.
Made it.
All right.
Woo! Going down now. He's got like no health left.
Well, because
Alright.
yeah, he was almost dead when we got into this phase.
Oh,
All right.
there it
Awesome.
is.
Nice.
Oh, nougat centers, of course.
And plastic fangs
Get
and
nougat
chattering
centers.
skulls.
You have to pick them.
Oh, you gotta
The-
pick something? Select your.
Yeah, so those nougat centers, chattering skulls, and plastic fangs, you can either sell them to just a vendor. Sometimes people will buy them on the trading post, but usually not for much more than they vendor for. You can either vendor them, or you can, if you save up 1,000 of them, you can, yeah, exactly. 1,000 of them will turn into like a purified version of that thing. And one of those per week can be traded into a vendor for 5 globs of ectoplasm,
Oh, wow.
which is about a gold and a half for the 5. So it's a lot of those things to get very little total return compared to just vendoring the things.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right.
The chest here.
Yep, and there's a chest for anybody who doesn't have auto loot. Make sure you grab your chest.
All right. Well,
So now, the question is, for more kind of Halloween-esque stuff, do we want to head back into the labyrinth and see if we can do some more bosses, or do we want to head to the raceway and run a race?
There's a clock tower flying by. Just thought I'd mention that.
There is the clock tower, yes. So Zelik, you were talking about jumping puzzles earlier.
Yes.
I remember the clock tower.
that's
Let's
a
do the
puzzle.
clock tower.
Oh gosh, no, let's not. No.
No. The clock tower is a frustrating jumping puzzle.
Wow. Yeah, I can see the things around it, like that look like stairs that are not stairs, and they look very
complete with blind switchbacks in some of the jumps. Yes.
Where are you seeing this at? Are you still inside the instance or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Inside the instance, if you look up, you'll see the clock tower.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The clock tower is probably not one that we should just jump in and try and tackle a jumping puzzle for here. It's a fun one on your own time to hop in and do the non-timed version of first.
Okay.
Because there is the timed version of the clock tower jumping puzzle, and then there is the casual version. Oh, so we just hopped into an instance of Lion's Arch where a second Mad King has spawned.
Yeah.
It's another round of Mad King says.
Nice. Too bad you can't get any more rewards for it.
Nope, can't get any more rewards. Anyhow, so probably because we have about 35 minutes left, we can either hop into the labyrinth and run that some more, or we can go to the raceway and check out the racetracks that are in there, the mountain races.
Let's go to the raceway.
See the raceway.
Alrighty, let's see. And let's get away from the Mad King because he's gonna keep doing that.
That's fine.
I know there is an actual raceway doorway, but I always just use the Mad King Labyrinth doorway because it'll send you to the raceway.
Oh, fair enough.
They've made that a little bit more convenient.
Man, that drink is disgusting.
You're the one.
Yes, I know. I see. You have to be four
Am
times
I the only one at
crazy.
the raceway?
We might have gotten shunted to other raceways, so go ahead and right-click and join on me.
All right.
I cannot.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm also not.
I'm at the labyrinth.
Raceway. Yeah, I ended up in the labyrinth too.
Oh, the raceway was a choice when I entered the door.
Yeah. If you're in the labyrinth, go talk to the NPC who's there, and he'll give you the option to go to different places.
I see. Okay.
I'm not where I should be. Let's see.
What do you see?
I'm headed back to the plaza.
Okay.
What do you spy with your little eye?
Something that begins with
Mad King.
Okay, raceway. There it is.
Yep. All right, excellent. We are all here. So, anybody who doesn't have a Springer can actually just talk to this guy here and rent themselves a Springer.
Okay.
And let's see, what race is actually active right now? Oh, Roller Beetle. Yeah. No.
Oh, never mind.
So what we're going to do here is see this NPC here who says time trial, who's standing next to the Springer rental.
Mm-hmm. Wait, no.
Go ahead and talk to
race organizer. There we go. Okay.
Yep. If you talk to this guy, you can say, I'm going for speed. And you can basically run.
I'm the right guy. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting this like big old pop-up that says time trial Little Eddie's Bunny Bounce.
Yep. And that's when you click play, that'll basically start the time trial. And it's kind of like the Raptor race that we ran in the Labyrinth.
Got 11 seconds.
That's a different race.
Oh,
okay. There are multiple race courses in here. So in here, you're going to want to hop on your Springer. I'm probably just going to do a sky scale because I'm better at it. And when you click play, it's going to put some, some markers to go through.
Click play. Where?
Yep. When you talk to the person on the time trial and say, I'm going for speed.
I did.
But are you going the distance?
in your time of need.
Shoot.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, when you tell him you're going for speed, it should pop up a bunny bounce with either play or close.
I don't know what's going on.
When you talk to him, the time trial guy by the bunny rental, what does he tell you in his dialogue?
Well, I've got a little Eddie's bunny bounce in the top right.
Okay, yeah, and when you click play,
there's no play button.
Do you see map markers, the little kind of blue circles? One will have a skull in it, probably around here.
No. Okay, I'm gonna cancel out of that and try.
Yeah.
Reset. Play. Okay, now I'm playing.
Okay.
So what am I going through?
Basically, you're looking to go through each of the markers, and as you go through the first one, it'll light the kind of the next one up, and you'll get to points where you need to use the Springer's jump ability to jump.
Yeah, like the one that says hold V.
Yeah, or you can just hold down the jump button. V, I think, is a dash. I'm not sure about the Springer because I use it so rarely.
Well, V was a charge and jump.
Okay, so it's the same as the jump then. Yeah.
Okay, I think I completed it.
I did.
Yep. And so the better time you do, the more and better boxes you get.
I don't think I got a box.
Or in my case, you don't get any boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It helps you learn how to use the various mounts.
Yep.
These gravestones are really annoying.
It's almost like they're there to make it an obstacle course.
Almost.
Yeah, I use the Springer so infrequently that I am terrible with its controls.
All right, so I got a chest.
Nice.
Looks like I got the bronze.
That's awesome.
I forgot I got this kind of winter bunny.
Yeah, he's cute. I was just looking at him.
Ooh, Jaga finished in first place.
Love his mittens.
Yeah, it's just like, the little fog of breath coming out of it.
That is actually a really cool skin. I'm guessing that came from the Christmas holiday.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what other races are in here. There's the Jackal, there's the Roller Beetle.
Jackal would be a fun one, but I guess a lot of people don't have that.
But just like with the Springer, there's a Jackal rental that will.
Well, let's find the Jackal Raceway.
Yep, that's right here where we are.
Okay.
And I do not know this race at all. I don't think I've ever run the Jackal time trial. So yeah, it's going to be basically just like the kind of time trial we did before, where you talk to him. He's going to say, I'm going for speed. You click play and go.
Oh, there it is.
So the goal is to teleport through any places you see the laughing jack-lantern, because it'll dismount you.
How do you teleport? All I got is
V.
Double click the Space?
V. Yeah. Or double click space, yeah.
Oh.
I am doing a terrible job.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't used the jackal in so long, I forget. Oh, I was through that skull. That's a bunch of bunk. The last skull, I think, knocked me out of getting gold. So the Springer actual race, not the time trial, is starting up in a minute 47. And that's, I think the Springer track is 2 full laps, but you get better prizes. And there is actually an achievement for doing, I think it is 15 total circuit laps in the raceway for the year. Is an achievement that'll get you some bags and stuff, and also counts towards the overall Halloween achievement. So, nice. Yeah, they're definitely worth doing.
Oh, there's my chests. They were above my mini map. I didn't notice them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you had a bunch of loot just sitting there, Sparrow?
Just a couple. Just the 2 races.
Okay, if it's just a races, that's not too bad.
Are we gonna do this one?
Yeah, we've got a good amount of time. Let's do sign up for the race.
And this is bunnies?
This is bunnies. Yes.
Oh, so we need to go get a bunny.
Where do we get the bunny? Over here.
Yep, at the Springer ranch.
Yeah, this will work.
You can use any mount in any course, but the courses are designed for specific mounts. I'm bad, and I'm going to use the sky scale.
So kind of like, sorry, you're bad. You're going to use the sky scale
because it's the mount that I know the best.
Fair enough. So is bringing the wrong mount kind of like choosing to bring a knife to a gunfight?
It very well can be. Like if you bring a raptor to the bunny course, and then you look at the jumps where you need to go vertical. Like, oh, the raptor can't get there.
I got disqualified. Why?
Did you jump the gun?
Yeah.
I think you left before the timer went off.
That's what I did.
Well, Bounty got a DQ.
Dairy Queen.
Bount DQ.
Boo. Somebody else is in here using the Warclaw to run this track. Another good mount for it.
You don't actually have to jump too high for some of these.
Nope, some of them you definitely don't have to go too far up, but there's a few of them where I don't think you could raptor it necessarily.
Guess I didn't. Oh.
Did I do it?
Oh, lap 2.
Lap 2. Remember I was saying there's multiple laps? Yeah.
How many laps do I need to do?
I think this one is just 2. The roller beetle I think is 3. But I think the Springer
Well, I
is
don't
just
have
a 2.
one of those.
One of these days, I've been saying this for a long time. One of these days, I will learn how to properly use the roller beetle. I am not good at it. Oh, okay, so this is a 3 lap.
Oh, dear.
Oh, jeez.
But it counts for 3 laps towards your annual completion of 15 laps of anything in the raceway, which is a, jerk skull. I was talking and not flying. It does count towards, multiple pieces of that annual completion, which is a big chunk of the meta achievement. And you don't have to place highly to finish it. You just have to finish your laps.
Oh, it didn't reset the laps for me. Okay.
And there we go. Haha.
Yeah, I see you won the race.
Nice, dude.
Well, it was just us and I think one other person who was who's running it. And I think they gave up because they're just standing here. I think they might have just been doing the time trial version. Oh, no, there we go. He just finished. Oh, I see a Zellic. Grats.
Hooray.
Grats.
I'll take that for the first time.
Yeah. And when you see how there's the race will end timer counting down. When that finishes, we'll get our actual like end completion reward as well. So we'll hang out here for a couple minutes and let the full race finish.
Nice.
But this is a good chunk of progress towards. Let's see, what is the actual achievement called?
Do laps.
Raceway regular. Yeah, there's a Raceway regular annual achievement. So you should probably have a decent chunk of progress towards that from what we've done so far.
I'm halfway. I'm at 8 of 15.
Nice. And I think the reward from that is personalized trick-or-treat bags, if I remember right. If you mouse over the little chest at the achievement, it'll tell you what the reward is.
10 trick-or-treat bags.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 10 bags doesn't suck.
So much junk.
Yes, you will get many things from doing these. So the trick-or-treat bags, you can either open them to get stuff out of them, or you can sell them on the trading post. The price right now, I think, is dipped. Yeah, we are at the point where it is dipped well below 4 silver a bag. So we're on the back end of what these bags are worth. Still, right now they're selling for 3 silver, 70 copper and change, which, if you're getting a bunch of bags, still a good chunk of change.
It'd give me 7 gold for my 200.
Can they preserve until next year when the prices go up again?
If you stash a bunch of bags in your bank and put them all up for sale on the first day, the first few hours of the festival, where they're selling for like 6 silver and change a piece.
Oh yeah, my Raptor is also wintry with lots of bells.
Nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Little toque.
Yeah, I do like the fact that your Raptor has a warm hat. Yep.
The little gloves and ribbons.
Oh, he is wearing gloves. He's wearing mittens.
Fingerless gloves.
He has
Raptor flawless
ribbons.
mittens.
Ribbons or flowers in the tail. It's a ribbon on the tail.
Ribbons.
Yep.
That is actually kind of hilarious.
Yes, it is. And not to mention the ribbon tied on the top of the tail by the butt, coming off the back of the saddle.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a ribbon, but it's like a leather strap.
Yeah, it's like a ribbon
I
saddle.
want a new
griffin skin.
griffin skin. That's what I want.
I've seen some really cool griffin skins. I still need to go through the process and unlock the griffin. I just never have. The problem is I've just gotten so used to the sky scale. It's kind of that.
Oh
it's
wait,
not
I've got a.
Crow does have a cool Griffin skin.
I mean, Crow's sitting on something really cool looking right now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the base Griffin skin or not.
I thought.
I only really have one cool mount skin, and it's the Sky Scale skin. I haven't gotten any cool mount skins other than this. One of these days, I will do that. Go skin collecting.
I feel like this is open and I can't change to it. That's weird.
If you change the skin of the mount, it doesn't change it if you're currently mounted on it. You need to dismount.
Oh, that would explain it then.
Yeah, if you pull it out again after you've changed the skin, it will.
There it is. So I have a win for Griffin as well.
You have the whole holiday skin packed out.
That's awesome.
And earmuffs. Are those earmuffs? Yep.
Yep, those are earmuffs.
Ribbon on his bum.
And gloves on the paws too, or socks on the paws.
Aww.
Your Griffin has slippers, Crow.
I've been doing a winter collection.
That's pretty awesome.
Apparently, yeah.
Well, unless you've got something else for us, Stance. Yeah, I was just going to ask that. Are we at a
I think I could
point?
Really.
We're at a pretty good stopping point because there's nothing else that's like a dip right back in and out other than hopping into the labyrinth, and we just you get caught in the mob grind in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we go, then I'm going to throw a free Halloween-themed dad joke out there. So, what kind of medicine do witches use on their warts?
I don't know, Zelik. What kind do they use on their warts?
I don't know either, but it's not working.
Whoa.
And with that, we will say goodnight to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. We hope you all had fun. And next stream, I will definitely have candy corn. And not a Four Loko. So, all right.
You don't want to mix the candy corn and Four Loko?
I don't want to mix the Four Loko with me. I have learned this lesson. It is terrible.
What if they had a candy corn Four Loko?
No. I pretty much just
how to get out of here.
All right.
Oh, there's the door.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate y'all watching. Have a great night, and we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
Night, everybody.
Night, night.
All right. Good night, everyone.
How do you get up?